Nintendo's mustachioed mascot Mario has made a running leap from consoles into our pockets with his first adventure on mobile, Super Mario Run. Now, while Mario may not be the first video game character you think of when it comes to running, he is famous for jumping. In fact, when he originally debuted in the game Donkey Kong, he was known as Jumpman. And maybe that name would have been more appropriate here, because unlike other Mario games that give you full control, in Super Mario Run, your only real control is jumping. All you need to do is tap the screen. The longer you hold down, the higher the plucky plumber will leap. It all seems rather simple at first, and honestly, I was a bit worried the game might feel a bit too easy. Fortunately, Nintendo have managed to cram a whole bunch of Mario's signature moves into these simple controls. For instance, Mario can vault, wall jump, long jump, and even spin mid-air for extra distance to avoid those perilous pitfalls. Throw in some classic enemy types like Goombas and Koopa Troopers, and you've got some seriously tricky Mario platforming on the go. There are two ways you can play Super Mario Run. The first, World Tour, is made up of 24 levels split across 6 worlds. And just like classic Mario, the goal here is to reach the flagpole at the end of each stage.
But to add to the challenge, there are now pink, purple, and black coins
that you'll need to gather in separate runs. And this is where the real challenge lies. Miss one coin and you'll need to restart or use a limited bubble to send Mario floating back for another go. But be warned, these bubbles also save Mario from a fall, so if you run out of these, it's back to the start of the stage. To begin with, I had heaps of fun clearing these stages and trying to grab the easy pink coins along the way, but eventually I found I was getting really frustrated if I'd miss one or struggle to spot a hidden coin. And since Mario is always running forward, if you miss a coin, you're forced to reset the level if you want to go back and get it. And while I know these stages are made to be played more than once, it's just not how I like playing my Mario games. The other mode to play is Toad Rally, and I found I had heaps more fun here. The goal with these stages is to compete against another player and collect as many coins as possible in 1 minute. Along the way, you can also impress a crowd of toads with your stylish moves, like double jumps, bouncing on enemies, and grabbing power stars. At the end, your coins and fans are tallied up, and the winner adds the total toads to their Mushroom Kingdom, unlocking buildings and items that can be purchased with the coins you've collected. These buildings can also earn you coins as well as toad tickets, but you'll probably always have plenty of both, so all I'm interested in now is collecting more toads to make my kingdom look fabulous. Oh. I found Toad Rally to be much easier to pick up and play on the go, plus collecting toads always kept me coming back. However, I was a little disappointed that Super Mario Run doesn't have any endless stages. One of my favourite things about these types of games is running for as long as possible and trying to rack up a high score against friends. But with these short stages and time limits, you're always being sent back to a menu. And for me, that really breaks the flow of the game. Overall, I think Nintendo have done a really great job of putting Mario onto a mobile. The bright and colourful world looks amazing on a small screen, almost as good as his adventures on console. Also, the game has no ads or microtransactions, so yay! Hopefully, Nintendo will continue to support the game with new modes and items in the future, but for now, I'm giving Super Mario Run 3.5 rubber chickens. Alright, time to run back down to studio. Or maybe just one more game. Wahoo!